You weirdo. Hello, citizens of YouTube land.
Hello!
It's your president and your VP, and it's getting a little darker. See if I can get a little bit more light
it's
out.
storms, guys. It's about to storm here. We're sorry.
We're sorry we didn't get to the...
I could see right over here that it's like really dark outside, so...
Sorry we didn't get to this a little sooner, but... Here it is, guys. The season finale of Walker.
Oh,
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's 7 whole months since we started this long, arduous journey. So, this episode picks up right where the last one left off with Walker holding Stan at gunpoint.
Yeah, and Stan, I'm going to call him what he is. He's a spineless swine.
He is. He is. He was totally going to kill Walker, too.
Yeah, he was.
Let's be honest, guys. So, this episode is about him, Walker, unraveling the truths. But there's going to be a lot more to it. I'll get to it in a little bit. We will. I will, because he didn't actually see the very end of it. But we'll get to that in a little bit.
Alright, so basically Walker points the gun at Stan after an awesome confrontation that I'm going to recap a little bit here, where Walker basically takes the shovel because he was digging a grave.
Presumably his own.
Presumably his own. But he was digging a grave, so he hits one guy in the stomach, takes his gun, shoots the other guy who had a shotgun in the head, then shoots the other guy in the stomach to kill both of them. And then he points the gun at Stan, tells him to get in the car, and then then they had to stop at a gas station to get some gas. Stan, meanwhile, being the spineless swine he is, texts his emergency service that he's DPS and he's been taken hostage by Cordell Walker, the Texas Ranger.
And this is also on the Travis County DA election day. So Walker's brother Liam was going up against Stan, and this whole thing it's an all-encompassing thing. And Stan is heavily involved with Northside Nation, and they recount just exactly how Emily died. And apparently she was like bringing water for the immigrants who might cross illegally, trying to help them out a little bit. Because, and this is a sticky subject again, but a lot of the immigrants that come into this country do so illegally, not because they don't want to be here illegally, not because they don't want to be here legally, but because they have no other means of getting into this country. It's a sad state of affairs, and it is something that should be looked at. So I'll leave it at that. But she was there trying to help them, and she happens upon the plot where I guess they're running drugs down to the border. That's my guess.
Probably.
And so they're running drugs down to the border, and they have to stop. And the lady named Callie, she's associated with Stan. And as their drugs like come out of their truck, they stop to pick them up, but they see that Emily is watching everything, so Callie shoots her in the back as she's running away. Then she forces Stan to basically do it. And he reveals all of this once he gets into a showdown with the whole Walker family.
Yeah. And basically, it's like, this moment here is just, it's good, because Stan finally confesses to the crime, and he does testify against many members of Northside Nation. Also, it turns out that the entire Travis County Sheriff's Department was also in on the whole ordeal with Northside Nation and tries to kill Stan in case if he starts talking.
And in their way to the courthouse, there's a sniper that hits Stan in the shoulder, but I guess he manages to live. But they don't catch the sniper, but they do know that it was more intended for Walker. And this is very important because as the episode ends up getting all tied together, right, it pans out after Walker's talking with his 2 kids. And the camera pans out, and it shows that Walker's house is bugged, and they're watching him the entire time. So, guys,
And they're thinking it's a new crime syndicate that just came into town called Del Rio.
Could be.
So,
Or that Del Rio is actually like a step above Northside Nation, because, guys, oftentimes in these criminal organizations, you'll have one group and then another group that's over them and then another. It's sort of like a pyramid type thing, or like a family tree, the way like a mafia group would be set up or something of that nature. But anyways, guys, that was the episode, and it's a fire episode.
yeah,
Catch it on the CW app right now, streaming all day long, every day now.
So now that the season's finally over, what do you give the season overall?
I give the season overall, I say a 4 out of 5. What say you?
I say a 4.25 out of 5.
This episode, I give a 4.5 out of 5 because it was a solid episode and it tied up everything while introducing a whole new plot element
That's probably
to the next season.
Yeah. And I also give it a 4.5 out of 5.
So there you go, guys. It's a 4.5 out of 5 for the episode. It is a 4 and an 8 out of 5 for the entire season. Check it out right now. But of course, if you have watched the entire first season of Walker and the season finale, and you think that this was a pile of garbage and that it should have never been watched, well, you're wrong, because it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But hey, if you are of that opinion, just remember,
We're just two idiots with a cell phone camera. Our opinions do not matter, except they actually do, because we have a YouTube show, except they actually don't.
So, guys, having said all that, we'll see you guys next time, where it's going to be season 6 of Boy Meets World, where we'll get out for you guys.
And if you want to catch more Walker, October 28th. October 28th is when season 2 will premiere. So probably October 29th is when we're going to finally get to it.
All is not lost, because in the months leading up to it, we'll try to get. This is for some of our newer viewers who have been out here, who've talked to us via the comments. Fret not, guys. We'll be doing some seasons, probably season 2 and season 3 of Walker, Texas Ranger, the original series, to get those out to satiate everybody's appetite for Walker.
Yeah.
So, like I said, season 6 of Boy Meets World, and then we're going to get into some more Walker for you guys. Also, going to get a Lifetime movie in the near future. I know it's been a while, so we'll get a Lifetime movie out for you guys. And
I realize we're almost done with Lifetime movies, A Dude's Perspective season 2, Dad.
And yeah. Also, look forward to some video game reviews that we're going to get out for you guys in the near future as well. So be on your lookout for that when it happens. And yeah, I guess. And as always, peace and love from Denny and Son. Bye.